Some people enter a room and nothing obvious happens. No announcement, no raised voice, no dramatic gesture. Yet the atmosphere changes. People sit straighter, conversations slow down, attention shifts, and no one can explain why. This is not charisma in the loud sense. It is not dominance. It is not confidence you can point to. It is quiet authority. The kind of presence that doesn't compete, doesn't rush, doesn't explain itself. Most people believe control comes from speaking, from persuasion, from argument. But the strongest control often comes from silence, from stillness, from restraint. This video is not about manipulation tricks. It is about understanding how presence alone can shape a room, and why some people naturally carry that presence, while others don't. Once you understand this, you start noticing it everywhere. Silence makes people uncomfortable. Not because silence is aggressive, but because it creates uncertainty. When someone doesn't speak, doesn't react immediately, doesn't fill space, your mind starts working. What are they thinking? Are they judging? Do they approve? Silence forces others to project meaning, and whoever causes projection holds power. People who speak less force others to reveal more, explain more, adjust more. That imbalance shifts control. Silence is not empty, it is space, and space allows influence to grow. Notice this carefully. In most rooms, people fidget, adjust posture, check phones, shift weight. Movement signals responsiveness. Stillness signals control. The person who moves least often dictates the emotional pace. Stillness communicates, I am not reacting to you. And that alone changes behavior. Others slow down, lower their voice, match the rhythm. Control often comes from who adapts last. Before words, the body communicates. Posture, breathing, eye movement, tension. Some people enter a room relaxed, open, unhurried. Their nervous system is calm. Calm nervous systems influence anxious ones. Others unconsciously mirror them, match their pace, lower their energy. This is not dominance, it is regulation. The calmest system often becomes the reference point, and reference points guide behavior. People who control rooms do not give emotional reactions freely. They don't laugh too quickly. They don't react too strongly. They don't offer validation on demand. This creates emotional scarcity, and scarcity increases value. Others start working for reactions, approval, attention, without being asked. Control doesn't come from demanding, it comes from withholding. Here's the key detail. Most people are not choosing to adjust. Their nervous system is. Humans seek safety, and safety feels like predictability. People with quiet authority are predictable. They don't fluctuate, they don't overreact, they don't explain themselves. That stability becomes attractive. Others unconsciously align, not because they want to submit, but because alignment reduces tension. True status is never announced. The moment someone signals, I am important, their power drops. High status presence is assumed, not displayed. People who control rooms behave as if they already belong, already have permission, already have value. And the room accepts that assumption, because humans respond to certainty, even silent certainty. Over-explaining, over-talking, overreacting. These behaviors leak authority. They signal need for approval, need to be understood, need to be accepted. Quiet authority has no such urgency. It waits, and waiting shifts power. The one who can tolerate silence often controls the interaction. Every room has a hierarchy, even when no one acknowledges it. Hierarchy is not about titles. It's about who sets the emotional tone, who reacts and who doesn't, who follows rhythm and who creates it. These hierarchies form instantly, and they form silently. Once formed, they are rarely questioned. This is not about becoming silent, or cold, or detached. It is about awareness. Once you notice how silence, stillness, and restraint affect others, you stop giving power away unconsciously. You slow down. You reduce unnecessary reactions. You allow space. Control doesn't come from forcing. It comes from not chasing. And the moment you stop chasing, the room changes. Not because you demanded control, but because you stopped leaking it. This is Mindistry code.